Yes, sir.
Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, resmi. Okay, fine. So, which concept we were dealing with?
Packages.
Packages. So, what is package?
It's a container which holds classes, interfaces, and subpackages.
Okay. Next, if I need to store the program into a package, how can I store it?
Using the import function.
No, if I want to store my current program into a folder, if I need to retrieve, you have to use import. If you need to store it, you have to use package
Package.
keyword.
Package name. Package keyword.
Is that clear? That's what we have discussed, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Can I proceed with next one, Ma?
Yes.
Evan, Rashmi, clear now?
Yes. Got it.
Okay, fine. See, are you guys able to see my screen, right?
Okay.
Hmm. See, in company, we will be, yeah, yesterday's, we will be storing the data as per this particular structure, whatever I said. Correct now?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Now, next, as per company standards, as per company norms, we will be having certain naming conventions defined for a package. Remember this point. Okay, no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Hmm. Previously, I was working for some telecom company. Okay, no? Let's say I was working for Vodafone. So, whenever you are working for any of the company, I mean any of the project, the structure of the project, it should be like this. First main folder of the project should be com, otherwise org. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Under com, we used to have Vodafone. As I said, I was working for Vodafone project. So first main folder name should be com. Under that subfolder name was Vodafone. Under Vodafone, I was working for SIM card module. So SIM card. Okay. Under SIM card, we have business logic. We had front end. We had model. We had services. Next, we have controller. We have mailing. We have SMS. Like this. So many divisions are there. Got my point, right? We have got DB. Something like this. See, all business logic related programs we used to write under BL package. All front end related we used to write under front end package. And mailing related mailing package, SMS related SMS package. Clear, right?
Yes.
Let's say tomorrow when you are working on this particular project, otherwise, whenever your project is getting executed, during that time, during that time, let's suppose if your logic fails, okay, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If logic fails with respect to your mailing, then what you have to do, instead of searching throughout your project, you can go directly to this particular location, mailing package you can look for. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Just in the mailing package, whatever the classes are there, get into that particular thing and look for that particular concepts only, whatever is available within that particular package. No, I will not follow this particular structure. I will write everything into one location. I will look for the files in that particular location only. In the sense, that is all up to you. That is not a correct way of writing. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Where because of this kind of structure, what happens? You will be having reusability as well as proper code alignment concepts also. Remember this. Okay, na?
Okay, sir.
Yes or no? Now,
Yes.
code reusability in the sense, let's say if you want a classes available in that particular package to be used in another program, you can directly import that package itself. Got my point, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So this kind of flexibility will be there with respect to your what you say packages. Remember this point. Okay? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes. Okay. Be careful whenever you are writing the package names, all those things. Make sure you are following this particular package naming convention and you are writing the program. No, you are not following this one. It's all up to you. Okay. I cannot force it. Fine, right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Now, see how these packages will help us in using the programs, all those things we are going to see right now. Where is this? See here. This program is there. This program is there under B package. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Next, under A package, we have got A.java. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
What I'm trying to do, I'm importing. See, first I'm specifying package keyword. Then I'm importing A package start. That means under A package, whatever the classes and interfaces are there, all those things I'm saying to import into this program. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
So under A package, we have got only one class with the name A. Is that clear, ma'am? Everyone?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, under this A package, we have got only one class which is holding display function, which displays hello, welcome. It is holding one more get data function, which is returning data. Is that clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what I am trying to do, I am importing that particular package. I am deriving the features of that class. I'm creating an object for this get data. With that get data, I'm calling display function. So control will call display function available over here, as well as I'm calling get data function available over here. Clear, right?
Mhm.
Can see? from that particular package, the class imported, functions got invoked, and it performs the operation and generates the output. Just a second. You'll get the result in this fashion. Like this. Okay, now? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Next. Now, here one important thing what you have to consider is this display function. It is public. So it is accessible wherever you want, however you want. Okay, now?
Yes, sir.
Public means it is globally visible. Remember that point. Next, when it comes to protected, that will be visible within the package as well as to the package wherever that package is imported.
Okay.
Say, here I have imported that package, so I can use that particular function. Got my point, Nama? Everyone?
Yes.
Yeah. Public means everywhere you can access. Protected means, say, this function is protected. So within package A, how many other classes are there? All the classes can use. If you want to use in another package, you can import that package and you can use that get data function here. Okay, now? Yes or no?
Yes.
So two access specifiers we have seen. Next, third access specifier, let me show you. That is, if you are not specifying anything, that is third access specifier. What is this third access specifier speciality is, you can call this function, you can use that function within that particular package only. Right down. First one, public, it will be available everywhere. Public access specifier makes the components available everywhere. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Next one. Protected makes the components available within the package as well as in the package where it is imported. Clear, right?
Yes.
Can you have next one?
Yes, sir.
Next. Third one is default access specifier. Default means if you are not providing any access specifier, then it is called as default access specifier. Right? If we are not providing any access specifier, then it is called as default access specifier. Clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Where default access specifier makes the components accessible within the same package only. Okay, na? Yes or no?
Yes.
Outside the package, that is not accessible. Only within the same package, how many other classes are there, you can access it. Find that?
Yes, sir.
See, this I made it as default. That means it can be accessible here. But outside that package, when I'm trying to access that get data, it is throwing an error. See. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Rashmi, Evan.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this scope of this one is limited. Next, if you make it as private, that is one more thing. Madam, private access specifier
Yes, sir.
makes them to be accessible within the same class. Okay, na?
Yes.
Outside the class, that will not be accessible. Remember. Okay, na? Now, so within the same class, let's say if you want a get data function, here if you want, I can call get data. So within that class, if you want, you can access it. That is what the specialty. See, now I am calling, it generates the output. Hello, welcome, data also displayed. Okay, na? Anybody has any doubt on this? Yes or no?
Sir,
No, sir.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
basically, default is you can't access outside the package, whereas the protected is you cannot access outside the class.
No. Protected is outside the package, wherever the package is imported, you can access. Private, you cannot access outside the class.
Yeah, private. Okay, thank you.
Okay, na?
Oh.
Yeah. Can I have the next one?
Yes.
So this is what your package concepts is all about. Importing as well as what do you say? Package keyword, all these things. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next. Now we have to start up with important concept, that is exception handling. Madam.
Sir, I have a question here.
Yeah, ma'am.
I just started a little later. I just wanted to know, we just started with the access specifiers, right?
Not access specifiers exactly. That package keywords only. I have shown the examples at the same time. Access specifiers also I have shown.
Okay.
Okay, na? Can I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now we are going to start up with exception handling. What is meant by exception handling?
To handle the errors.
What is error? What is exception?
Sorry.
You handle the errors during the runtime is what is exception handling.
Okay, then what is error, ma?
Error, I mean, error is generally if there's any mistake within, I don't know technically how, how we can tell with this. So there is something called a compiler errors and then runtime execution errors, right? So exception handling is the one which handles the errors during the runtime execution.
That's it. So what about other things? Also, we need to know, right?
Right.
Yes, ma'am. Everyone.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, tell me, sir.
So basically, exceptions are the conditions that we try to deal with at the runtime, which may like cause the program to stop and not execute.
Okay, I will accept. Then what are errors?
Some errors are like we cannot use the like these exception handling techniques to handle the errors. So something which cannot be handled by the exception techniques or the handling techniques is called an error.
Okay, fine. Let me start it up instead of dragging. See, everybody able to see this one, right? Listen this hierarchy very properly. Okay, na?
Okay.
Okay.
Which is the default package for Java?
Input output package.
Huh? Rashmi,
What class or package?
huh?
Java.io.star.
No. Rashmi, she's saying wrongly.
Is
Next,
it java.lang package?
correct. Java.lang package is the default package of Java language. Remember, very important term. Okay, na?
Okay,
In
sir.
my first class itself, I will say this. I don't know how Rashmi has missed out this. Okay. Next, under lang package, one important class which we have to consider is throwable. Okay, now we have got so many classes. Of course, all those things after exception handling, we have got a concept like lang package only. Especially, we have got where we will be learning more about that in that concepts. Okay, now? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So right now, what we are learning under lang package, we have got one class, important class, that is throwable. This throwable is the super class for all the exceptions and errors. Okay, now under this, we have got error as well as exception. Two things are there. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Throwable is the super class for all the exceptions and errors. Throwable can handle any kind of situation. Remember this. Okay, na? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next. Under throwable, we have got error. First, we have to see what is meant by error. Error is basically the external factor which is affecting your program from execution. If you want, you can make a note. Error is the external factor which makes your program to stop from execution. Okay, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Could you please tell me which are the external factors? Hmm. Hmm. See, first thing, whenever you are installing JDK, you need to set the JDK path. Do you know that?
Yes, sir.
In my first class, I might have explained that. I have shared the videos also with you. Please check that. And
Yes,
for
sir.
Evan, I will share it with you, ma. Okay, na?
Sir, we also haven't got the videos, the previous recordings. We just started from the Monday, the class. So I haven't got it, the Monday class one and the previous recording.
Supriya, I think I have shared you, no, ma?
YouTube link,
No.
sir.
Yeah, YouTube link only. In YouTube, I have uploaded and I have shared it with you.
Oh, it is in the YouTube? Okay.
Yes, I have shared it. Okay, na?
Sir, I didn't get the link for that. Could you please share it?
Resmi, na?
Yeah.
Resmi and Evan, you will get it, ma.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So what I was saying? First, we need to, once if you install JDK, you need to set the path for JDK. I hope you are aware of it.
Yes, sir.
If you are not aware of it, you just check out my previous video. Still, if you didn't get it, you just let me know. I will explain that in detail again. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. That JDK path, if you are not setting properly, first thing, and your program, let's say you are using a higher version of Java programs in lower version of your JDK, the version compatibility issue, memory issue. That means your program needs some extra space. Got my point, right? Some 1 GB, 2 GB of space for execution, but you are not providing that much space. Your cache is overflown because of n number of variables you have used, n number of connections, n number of objects you have created. This all the things comes under errors. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Where if JDK path you are not setting, whose mistake is that?
No mistake.
It is your mistake. If you didn't install correct version, whose mistake is that? Your mistake only. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
And if memory, whatever the program is expecting, if you are not providing the right amount of memory, then how can a program get executed? Whose mistake is that? That is your mistake. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
So these all the things, of course, these are not the logic errors. These are all external factors which are making your program to stop. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
These things you have to solve it with your intelligence. This cannot be handled during runtime of the program. Is that clear? Anybody has a doubt on this?
No.
Okay. So this has to be solved with your intelligence. Remember this point. So we are not going to discuss about that. Under errors, if you want, you can make a note. Installation issue, that is path setting, all these things. Memory issues, that is stack overflow, out of memory errors. Next, wrong version. Okay, na? Wrong version installation. This all the things comes under errors. Clear, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Next. Now we are going to see exceptions. Okay, now?
Yes, sir.
See, under this exception, see, exception is the superclass for all the exceptions. Remember this. Okay, now?
Okay, sir.
For all the errors and exceptions, superclass is throwable. That is different matter. But exception is the superclass for all the exceptions. Write down if you want. Clear, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Can I have the next one?
Yes.
Under this exception, we have got two different partitions. One is runtime exceptions. Let me write it over here. Runtime exceptions. Another one is compile time exceptions. Clear, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Runtime exceptions as well as compile time exceptions. Now, first we will speak about compile time exceptions. Okay, now? Yes or no? Compile time exceptions, also called as checked exceptions. Right on. Compile time exceptions are also called as checked exceptions. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Where this checked exceptions, even a developer, he might have checked, still he will be doing mistakes. That's why those are called as checked exceptions. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Which are the concepts comes under checked exceptions in the sense? See, let's say you are not providing semicolon, you are not providing brackets, okay, na? You are not opening double quotes or closing double quotes properly, okay?
Yes, sir.
A function is not there, but still you are thinking to call that function. A class will not be available, still you are trying to access that class. Just now you have seen a private function, default functions. You know the scope that it cannot be accessible outside that particular location. Still you are trying to pull it out. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
So this all the things comes under your compile time exceptions. Okay, na?
Okay.
Where this will not allow your program to get executed. For sure, you need to fix it during compile time of the program. Okay, na? Remember this point. For sure, you need to fix this during compile time of the program. With our intelligence only, it has to be fixed. Nothing program can do for handling these kind of situations. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Everybody, is that clear, ma?
Yes.
Okay. So we don't have to learn anything about errors. We don't have to learn anything about compile time exceptions. So you can simply ignore this. With our common sense, we have to solve this. Okay, chalo, leave this. Now, our concentration is majorly on runtime exceptions. Okay, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Runtime exceptions. These are the exceptions. Write down if you want. These are the exceptions which occurs during runtime of the program. Okay, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Next, runtime exceptions are also called as unchecked exceptions. Okay, na? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Runtime exceptions are also called as unchecked exceptions. Why these are called as unchecked exceptions? In the sense, we cannot predict what kind of situations will occur. Clear?
Yes, sir.
And we don't know why these exceptions occurred and which scenario that occurred. All these things we cannot predict it. That's why these are called as unchecked exceptions. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Can I have the next one?
Yes, sir.
Now, which are the things comes under unchecked exceptions we have to see right now. Let's say I have designed a project, let's say calculator. That calculator, that is my wish, I will sell to anyone. Correct, right? Let's say
Yes,
I
sir.
have sold the same calculator for a technical person. He knows how to use it, what kind of inputs you need to pass, everything he knows properly. So he will enter valid inputs. Is that clear? Are you getting my point?
Yes.
So in such situations, no need to worry. Let's say same calculator, if a layman, uneducated person, if he started using, he will enter some characters for performing addition. He will enter some spaces. He will enter zero for division. Got my point, right? Otherwise, he will do some other things on that calculator. He'll type some garbage value. These all the things, what happens? Unpredicted situations. Because his mindset and my mindset, I didn't expect that he will enter this kind of input. Correct, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
That's why these are called as unchecked exceptions. And that too, these inputs I will get during runtime of my program. That means whenever my calculator program is running, he will be entering wrong input. That's why these are called as runtime exceptions. Okay, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Next thing. That is one situation. Next situation, if you ask me, this one. Let's say I'm connecting to one database. Database is there in remote machine. When I'm connecting to remote machine, suddenly network failure happened. Otherwise, when I'm trying to connect to that particular database, their database someone has deleted. Otherwise, that database is not available. In that database, tables are not there. In that table, same fields are not matching. So many scenarios. Got my point, right? All those scenarios are considered as runtime. During runtime, you cannot predict what kind of situation will come into picture. First thing. Next, if you go for file operations also, let's say I'm asking user to specify the existing file to read the content, but he will enter some other dummy name to test my application. In that location, that file will not be available. So file not found exception. Like this, we have got so many types of exceptions available. Okay, na? Around 30 plus types of exceptions are there. Remember this. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Where handling all those kinds of exceptions is very tough. Okay, na? How we can handle all those situations is what we are going to learn right now. Okay, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, write down heading exception handlers. Exception handlers. Exception handlers are the keywords. Exception handlers are the keywords. Which is meant for handling the exception during runtime of the program. Okay, na?
Okay.
Next. What are those exception handlers? Let me tell you. Ready? First one, try. Okay, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Try, TRY.
Yes, ma. Try. TRY only. Okay, na? Write down about try. Try is a keyword. Try is a keyword which is meant for monitoring the statement for exceptions. Clear, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next. Try transfers the control. Try transfers the control to the catch block or finally block when an exception has been encountered in the program. Okay, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next. One try block should have one catch or finally block associated to it. Okay, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Next, write down about catch.
Oh, this is next handler, sir. Catch.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Catch. Next handler. Okay, na? Catch is a block of code which is meant for handling the exceptions returned by the try block. Okay, na? Returned by the try block. Next.
Sir,
Catch block.
returned or written?
Returned.
RETURNED?
Yes, ma'am. RETURNED.
Okay.
Next. Catch block will take one parameter that is an object of any exception class. Is that clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
That is an object of any exception class. Write on this. Can I have the next one?
Yes, sir.
Next. Now, I have to tell you about one important concept over here. That is try and catch block. How this works. Okay, na? I'll take this one. Somesh, right?
Sir.
Yeah, Somesh. See here. This is one apartment, okay, na? Let's assume this is an apartment. In this apartment, Somesh is staying somewhere here. Okay, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Are you guys listening to me?
Yes.
Okay, see. So Somesh is staying in this particular apartment somewhere here. This is a big apartment, and that this is what his apartment is all about. Surrounding this apartment, there is a security guy. Okay, now security guy, he is monitoring that particular apartment day and night. Now,
Okay.
what is his job? If any outsiders, unknown people comes, he will be reporting them. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
If he is a valid person, if valid identification is there, he will allow him inside. Let's assume I came to this particular apartment saying that tomorrow Sumesh birthday is there. So night we thought of to plan some surprise party. So I didn't inform Sumesh that we are coming. Suddenly I came to his apartment. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Now I will say to security person that tomorrow his birthday. Today night we planned for a birthday party surprisely. So I want to meet Somesh. Could you please allow me inside? Will he allow me inside, ma? Yes or no?
No.
No, sir.
Why he will not allow? Because I'm saying some reason, whether that is valid or invalid, he won't trust. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Until this person says, yes, he is a right person, he will not allow me inside. But what I am saying, his birthday is there, it is a surprise party, please don't inform him. Let me go inside, I am saying. But he won't believe that. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, in this conversation, suddenly the conversation will heat up. We both will start fighting, me and that particular security guy. Got my point, right? Why you are not allowing me inside? I'm not a what do you say, bad person, something and all. I'll start. But he won't believe. His job is he won't allow invalid person inside. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, later, once the conversation got heated up, the fight turned into some bad situation. Next, what this security person will be doing?
He'll
Trust
call the
me.
police.
Correct. He will take me to police station. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, see, here, observe this one. Here, 3 police stations are there. Nearby, cyber crime police station is there. Okay, na? Next to police station is ladies police station. Next to police station is a general police station. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
So he will take me to nearest police station. See, first nearest police station is this one. That is cybercrime police station. Here, what situation occurred and this police station both are matching?
No.
Okay. So he cannot submit me here. He will look for alternative. Next to nearest police station, he will take me. This is for ladies people. This is for ladies. But it won't match me. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
So he cannot take me here also. Next to nearest police station is this one. Correct, right?
Yes,
This
sir.
is general police station, which any type of situation as well as for anyone, they will accept. So he will submit me here and he will go to his apartment back. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
So in this situation, if you observe properly, I am a bug. Okay, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I am a bug over here. This apartment is what the code. That security person is what your try block. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
where the try block job is to monitor the code. That's it. Just for monitoring the code. If any bug comes, immediately it will transfer the control to catch block. See, multiple catch blocks will be there. Catch blocks means police stations. Okay, now? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Multiple catch blocks will be there, but he will be, that means try block will transfer the control to matching catch block only. If it is nearest also, if it is not matching, it won't transfer to that. Remember this point. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
See,
Yes, sir.
you can have n number of police stations. Similar way, in our program also, for one try block, you can have n number of catch blocks also. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we got to know what is meant by try block. We got to know what is meant by catch block. How to write this try block, catch block in the form of a code in tomorrow's session, I am going to show you. If you know this, if you can understand this conversation properly, the try and catch block will be very easier. So only I have taken this kind of example. Okay, na?
Okay, sir.
Don't worry, I will not come to your apartment and I will make some noise. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Fine. See you tomorrow. Same time, same link only.
Thank you,
Sir,
sir.
this recording, you will send it right away like yesterday?
No, ma. This recording tomorrow you will get it.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow you will get it in the same YouTube channel, YouTube link. Okay, na?
Oh, okay. So we can open the same link for same YouTube link for all the recordings?
Yes, ma. In the same YouTube link, you will get all the recordings, upcoming recordings.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
na?
you. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Bye. Rashmi and Evan also will get the link today itself. Okay, na?
Okay.
Okay, fine, ma. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.